banana peppers slash Swamp family members, because I feel like we're all here having a party. Today's video is gonna have many twists and turns. I found a banana, a mystery banana that's full of stuff and it's ticking. So we're gonna go through this because I know I've said it here on this channel probably a million times. We're still moving slash organizing everything. We still, like, I swear it's like every day I have a goal that I'm gonna like reorganize the closet or finally put my jewelry all in order or do something like just some small little like organizational type task, and then every single day it always gets shuffled to the back because I always have like so many emails, so many phone calls, so much brainstorming, so much filming, editing, blah 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 blah, and so I feel like it's always demoted to the last important priority, which is insane. Also, today is gonna be like a little bit Swamp Family news slash unsolved mysteries, because there are questions that you guys ask every single time and questions that you guys have been asking about just other things that we do here. So I thought I would, before we jump into the mystery banana, I thought we would answer some questions mostly about this kind of stuff in the back. So as we know, the lighting is subpar right now. So I get so many questions about what this little guy is in the back, and somebody in the last video actually did discover that it was in a previous PR haul video, but it was a Too Faced PR package and I kept it. I put it in the back because I thought it looked so cute. But it was full of the Too Faced peach collection that they came out with sometime last year, and it actually only has like the outer casing of a fridge. It is actually plastic around all of the sides, so it does look like a fridge, but it is actually just like a cardboard styrofoam box on the inside. I think it's getting a little janky here. I have kept some of my all-time favorite PR boxes, and sometimes this one honestly just sits here as a decoration. But some of these other ones I recycle and keep different stuff in. I don't even remember who this is from. I think Urban Decay, honestly. And then I kept this Urban Decay one as well because it says Urban Decay Halloween. Obviously, anything that's Halloween, I am going to be tempted to keep it. And then up there was our Beautylish caboodle that we unboxed last year. I've also been getting a ton of questions about Mr. Unicorn Head. Some of you guys might remember this guy from a Target Halloween follow me around last vlogoween. So I have this thing where if something is in a video, like I kind of like to get as many of those items as I can that really stick out in my mind. And this was an item that I don't know, for whatever reason, that follow me around particularly stuck in my head when I tried on this crazy unicorn mask and everything else. And I didn't really think that I would use it for anything other than like maybe some kind of crazy prop sitting in the back. So I didn't want to pay full price for it, but luckily I went to the half off Halloween sales and I got this half off. So it was $30 originally, but I only paid $15 for it, so I had to snag it. So this little fridge, and here's some of my extensions, isn't that lovely? So I don't know if you guys are ever talking about this little fridge in the back, because this came from Dr. Jart's, and this was PR last month, but this actually is a little functional, it can either heat or cool, which is pretty neat. But I don't know, I had meant to put the unicorn head here. Like, I want to change everything up in here. I kind of want to move those jackets, maybe do like a larger PR display of some sort, just kind of make it like funky and fun. So I don't know, that's why I kind of pulled the unicorn head out, because he was actually hidden. My original goal for this closet was to kind of organize my clothes thematically by feel, like a grunge section, a kind of punk section, like a very colorful rainbow unicorny kind of section, and then I have a whole cubby that is a Halloween section, which has like all my costumes, clothes for the Renaissance Fair, all of that kind of stuff. So that is where Mr. Unicorn Head was, but then I pulled him out. And then this is actually, that section down there is a lot of my actual antique clothing from the 1800s that I've been collecting for years and years and years. Right next to my Hunter S. Thompson section. Some sections are kind of organized. I have a whole Hunter S. Thompson themed outfit section in my closet. It's kind of crazy, and that's not even everything because it's not even all unboxed. So that's why there's a unicorn head in the back of every single one of my videos. Also, to answer the question, you guys, I have been so bad, and I actually temporarily lost this book after my last Etsy wishlist haul. I had been posting a poem of the day on Snapchat every single day. Then I did the video and I was like, oh, I've been doing this thing. And then I put it in a drawer after I filmed that video, and then I couldn't find it. And then today I was looking for a bunch of, I'm trying to like separate out a bunch of new makeup right now because I say it every single day, how I want to do some makeup related videos, like a full face of this type, a full face of that. And as I was digging through the drawers, I found this book. So poem of the day is back. Also, to solve another mystery, which I feel like I should say this on Graveyard Girl as well. I mean, I didn't mention the store that I bought this Etsy item from, although they must have found out because I got a message from them on Etsy and I need to reply, but I haven't replied. Do you guys remember my Is It Poo Poo shirt? So the seller on Etsy actually messaged me back to tell me the history of this Van Halen shirt and said that it had actually been like hanging outside for a really long period of time underneath a tree. And so they were saying that the little things that I found inside the shirt are probably just like plant particles, tree particles. So I feel a lot better about it because, I mean, obviously like that doesn't bother me. I will probably wash it like another 10 times before I wear it, just to make sure. But I don't know, I wasn't meaning to like roast the shop or anything because they have a lot of cool items. Like I have favorited a lot of items. It's actually Shredder Vintage on Etsy. So I don't know, I have been gathering other Etsy things, and so I figured I would kind of do an update on Graveyard Girl as well, just saying like, oh, it's plant particles, because I really did not know. I really did not know. I thought it was the poo-poo. I'm so glad it's not the poo-poo. I'm glad that mystery has been solved. And yeah, so that was a very exciting conclusion. But I feel like I want to kind of update people on Graveyard Girl because I don't know, like I never messaged the seller on Etsy and was like, why did you sell this? And then once again, I didn't want people to like get mad at them, you know, in the way that people like, I don't know how they found the eBay listing, that first mystery box, or excuse me, the 90s mystery box. I don't know how people found that listing and were like messaging the seller. So I was trying to like avoid that situation from occurring again. So that's why I just didn't mention the Etsy seller. But I wondered, they didn't say like, oh, people have been messaging us or anything like that. But I just kind of wondered like what promulgated them to message me like the very next day after I posted that Etsy wishlist video. So I don't know if people like once again discovered who it was that sold the item and were kind of like rah rah rah, like, you know. And I'm just saying, like, there's two sides to that story, you know, because I am very grateful, obviously, that you guys love and care about me. You want to like take care of me and defend me and all kinds of stuff like that. But also I feel like I do buy just like kind of random stuff that's like super thrashed or a complete mystery. So once again, it's kind of like my fault if I get something that's totally whack or really weird or something, because I'm buying something that I know is like really stained and garbagey. Do you know what I mean? Fair game on both sides. But let's get into this weird banana, because I literally just pulled it out of the box. Oh, there's something also sharp that's like going through the I think somebody sent me this pouch in Swamp Family mail. It's actually a Bananagrams pouch, which I feel like Dogman and I played this game a million years ago. And I don't know if we like played the game with somebody else or if we had the game and now what happened to it. I don't know. But I think Swamp Family mail. This got sent to me and then I kept it. I feel like I used to say like banana all the time. I don't know why I don't say it anymore. I miss so many of our phrases and magical sayings, and I don't know how to reincorporate them into our daily lives. Like, I miss bee hands so much, and I can still remember the exact vlog I was recording. I was sitting in the parking lot of Chick-fil-A and a bee like landed, I think, on the windshield of vlog car. Do you guys remember the gold car? And I saw his little bee hands. He was plotting and I loved it so much. Almost said bee hands, and oh my gosh, what a freaking treasure trove of random stuff is this. So right on the top, I see these two amazing little baby dolls. Oh my gosh. You know what? I wonder if these came from Swamp Family mail as well. But look at these little guys, and they actually both blink. And I don't know, yeah, look, they're, or maybe this one, oh, this one like slightly blinks. This one really blinks. Wake up. They are so cool. Oh my gosh, I wish I could like turn them into pins and just wear them. And I am obsessed with this jacket. I will try and link you guys, and I will try and remember to link you guys. I recently got this off of Dolls Kill. I haven't even edited the freaking video yet. I'm sure I talked about this video. I filmed it already, but I filmed like a haul video from Dolls Kill, and I just got this jacket and I'm obsessed with it. I've worn it like every single day since I pulled it out of the box. It's like that checkered stuff that I love, but it's also covered in green hearts. Love it. But how cool would this look to just staple a baby to my jacket? Yes. Up next, like, can I be a fashion designer and just make stuff like this? So what was ticking is this watch, and I'm trying to remember if I actually got this in New York. I think that there is or was a Swatch store in Times Square, but I want to start wearing this again. It's just a really cool, transparent, green Swatch jelly watch. And I'm so shocked. It must not take much battery power because the time is still right. And it's still ticking. And I haven't been to New York since 2015. So it's been a hot minute. It's at least 3 years old. Much needed hair clip, little claw clip. I love these babies. They're so multifunctional. And why? Well, the camera, I feel like that's the only thing, is the focusing on this camera is ridiculously bad when I'm kind of in half light here. But oh, up next, wow, I wonder if this was actually, okay, I can't, this could have come from 3 different places. Swamp Family mail, which now I'm wondering if maybe these were just like some super special trinkets that for some reason I put in here. For some reason, Swamp Family mail, probably, very possible, uncommon objects, or this could have been from my grandpa's woodworking shop a long time ago, but I don't think he ever had blue pencils like this. His were always just like regular pencil, kind of like yellow colored, I think, but it is like a carpenter's pencil. And if anybody knows why carpentry pencils are like flat like this, let me know, because it's one of life's greatest mysteries to me. And oh my gosh, I cannot even believe I am finding this. This is another little knickknack that you guys might remember, because I feel like I had a whole vlog or something in a vlog or something on Instagram where I lost this button and I felt so sad. It is an acid button from the 60s, and I feel like this was also in my FAVE outfits video. I don't remember what that was called. It was probably a video from like 2011 or 2012, and for some reason that's just another video that just stuck out in my mind till now. But I used to put this on like every single jacket I ever wore, and I think maybe I got this, no, that wouldn't make any sense because I didn't go to LA for the first time until 2013, and I think the video I'm talking about with the outfits was before that. Quick, I need a Swamp Family historian. I feel like you guys always know everything. That's like last week, I think I posted one of those kind of like mirror image selfies where I just basically like posted the same picture twice, but it looked like I was facing away from myself or towards myself. I don't remember. And somebody literally was like, the last time you posted a picture like this was like April 15th, 2015. And I was like, what? This is like so cool. So I don't remember, but I either got it from an Etsy store called Sherwood's Treasures, because I know that they sell a lot of authentic 60s buttons. Oh my gosh, I went through a time in my life where all I was watching was Woodstock over and over again, and like The Doors live in concert. Oh my gosh. I have a bunch of jewelry, which, you guys, I'm kind of thinking maybe I got these rings in particular on the Savannah trip when we went with Felix and Marzia. Because I know in Savannah there is kind of, I hate to call it like junk jewelry store, because I'm sure like some people will not appreciate that term, but all these rings were $1 and $3. Some of them still have the price tag on it, which is crazy. And I think that is all of them in here that are kind of the same but different. But there are some that are, I think, made out of moonstone, some that are, is this kind of like titanium? Probably not. That's probably too fancy of a metal, but like that rainbow metal kind of stuff. And then these are all oyster shell, I think. But these were all $3 and these were all just $1. They're really cool. I should start incorporating these into outfit of the days. Up next is a really cool bracelet that I think I've only worn a handful of times because I love it. It's one of those things that I love so much, but I'm also like a little bit superstitious about. I bought this from this thrift store. I think it was like $1.25, which just literally, how could I pass this up? And I think it's like a true love bracelet, or I don't know what they called these, honestly. But it says, what does it say? Jack W. Beam Jr. And it's like a thick ID bracelet. And I don't know, it's always been a mystery to me because like I love jewelry that's like this, that's like more kind of chunky and industrial feeling, but I feel like this is kind of like not a common style for like a lady to wear. Do you know what I mean? Like, especially like this looks like it would have been like the 60s maybe, but why would like a guy wear his own name? Like, I don't know what this is for. I don't know what this is for. But I don't know. I like it, but like I said, I don't wear it often because it does kind of give me like a little bit superstitious vibes. But I don't know, like maybe was this kind of like a bracelet, a boyfriend bracelet? Like maybe boyfriend gave it to a boyfriend or boyfriend gave it to a girlfriend. I don't know. It's got a dude's name on it, but it is kind of like a traditionally, do you know what I'm trying to say? Traditionally chunky looking, it looks like it's before the time when everything was like unisexy. Do you know what I mean? I don't remember where I got this bracelet from. Oh yes, I do. This is from Regal Rose. I feel like this is one of my very first pieces from them and I love it and I'm glad I found it. It is a bone bracelet. It's sterling silver and it looks like a bunch of femur bones, and it actually reminds me of one of my favorite movies, which we just talked about not too long ago in my, what did I call that? Like 10 movies you must watch before you die, which is basically just like my favorite movies, and I recommended you guys watch The Burbs, and I don't even want to give it away, but femur bones are involved, and that's kind of what it makes me think of. And you guys, I was kind of hoping when I felt that there might be like jewelry in here, I was hoping that I would find, and I'll try and put a picture in here, or maybe I'll repost it on Instagram today. That's what I'll do, because I will have to dig back years through my Instagram post. But I had this bracelet that I hope is not lost forever. I hope I still find it in the unpacking. But it was like a whole skeleton, and I don't even remember the brand because I wish I could just kind of like look it up and try and like re-find it on the internet and buy it. But I got it from Karma Loop. Do you guys remember a million years ago? Today's like flashback central. I used to do Karma Loop hauls, and that was a piece that I got from them, but it was so amazing. It was just like this big skeleton. He had his arms folded, and like I think the arms were folded, and you like clasp between the head and the feet. I don't know, getting real descriptive here about something that you guys are not seeing. And I'm pretty sure this came from Swamp Family Mail. I think this was one of the most original things that some of you guys ever sent to me, and I'm so happy I'm being reunited with some of this stuff because I feel like this is just like some of my favorite pieces of all time. But it is a 90s enamel yin yang, and I know I'm saying it wrong. I know it's pronounced some other way, but all my life I've said yin yang, and so I'm probably gonna say that for the rest of my life. But I am so gonna put this on tomorrow. I am ready. And I love it. I love it. Up next is, this was sent to me as well. And why did I stop wearing this? It's great. It's a brass ring, and it's actually been carved, and it says Graveyard Girl. I hope you guys can see it in this lighting. And then the backside has a skull carved into it. It's just so amazing. So much. Guys, I feel like I need to just cover my body in all of this stuff again. I feel like that's where I got a lot of my mojo from back in the day, was because I feel like I used to just cover myself in magical Swamp Family love that was sent. And I feel like, I don't know, it just kind of like served as like constant reminders, and I need to put it all on again. Up next is something I have had since I was a little bitty baby. I don't know if I talked about this or not. I'm sure I have, because sometimes I'm like a broken record. I just said the same thing over and over again, year in and year out. But when I was little, I was obsessed with archaeology kind of stuff. I used to go to the library, get piles of archaeology books. Literally thought I was going to be an archaeologist. I feel like, though, I was a very ambitious kid, and kind of like every other month I was like, I'm gonna be Catwoman, I'm gonna be an archaeologist, no, I'm gonna be a professional ice skater. And no, you're not. And so I went, my parents and I used to go to the Gem and Jewelry show all the time when it would come into Houston, and there was a booth there, and they would make your name into, isn't this called a cartouche? It's been too many years without appropriate Egyptian history, and so they had this made for me because I was just so obsessed with it. I was so in love with it, and it's really cool. I should just polish it up because it's sterling silver. I should just put it on a chain and wear it. I feel like that would be really fascinating. Up next is, and I wish I could remember what this Etsy store name is, because I'm sure they still exist and I'm sure they're still making cool stuff. And I actually had several pieces from them because they had Clockwork Orange jewelry. They had, I think, like Vincent Price or other like horror cult classic related things. But I have my 655321 necklace, and a little focusing would be great. It's in the Clockwork Orange font, and if you guys have seen that movie, then you know what this is about, and if you haven't, then it's a total mystery to you. And I will just say, before you watch the movie, read a review, because it is like many violent, so I don't want to upset anybody. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe I found this, and this is actually like such a hilarious little knickknack of my life, but I always thought it was so cool. Okay, a little focusing would be great. So I got this from Victoria's Secret a billion years ago, and it's actually a little hook, and it's supposed to hook like in the middle of your bra. It was like this whole set that came with perfume and this thing, and I don't think there's any chance that you guys are gonna see And you know what? I don't even see it. So I think I just thought that this worked in some way that it didn't. But I always thought that there was like little spongy parts in here. But now that I'm looking at it, it just looks like metal on the inside as well. Because what you're supposed to do with this is spray perfume on it. It came as like a set with some scent from Victoria's Secret. But you were supposed to spray this and then like put it in the middle of your bra so that your bosoms would emanate magical perfume smell, I guess was the point. Why don't brands make stuff like this anymore? It's so gimmicky and funny. I'm surprised this has lasted. This has got to be like way more than 10 years old. I don't even know. The things that I keep. Up next, I have a couple more awesome pieces of jewelry. And I don't remember where I got this from. It's like an expanding back. And I do believe that this was sent to me in Swamp Family mail. But it's a penny ring is what this one is. And then this one is just a small thin black band, and it's not really showing the sparkle, but it's like a bright orange kind of crystal looking thing. Pretty cool. I feel like I found so much awesome jewelry in here tonight that I should wear. Oh my gosh, the ring just got stuck to the tripod because it has little magnetic tips. Okay, last couple of things in here. We only have 2 more things in bananagrams, which I will keep and cherish forever. Oh my gosh, now I'm trying to remember what brand this was. I feel like it was like one of the very first brands that like worked with YouTubers, and I swear it started... Why do I want to say Vita Kush? Does that sound like anything you've ever seen on Instagram? I feel like it was one of those, pardon me, like OG, oh my gosh, too much coffee, Instagram, like kind of like fashion jewelry accounts that would like, you know, send a lot of PR, and then everybody would like wear all these cool boho outfits, and then you would get reposted, and it was like such a big deal. And these are just like a stack of rings. I think they're just like all silver, and then this one is an eyeball. It's pretty cool. It's on like a swirl metal dingle dangle. Let me put them all back in this little Ziploc baggie that they came in so they don't get lost and separated for all of time. And then the last thing I believe came from Shop Dixie, if my memory, or did this come from, I miss all of these shops. Where did they all go? Gypsy Warrior. I think that's where I got this particular one from. Either from Shop Dixie or Dixie Warrior. It is unclear to me, but it's so cool. It's like a big chunk of, I think this is quartz. And then it's in this, like sculpted, carved, how would we call this? Silver piece at the top. And then it kind of, the chain is like longer. So I remember this one always hangs a little bit lower, and I used to layer with it all the time. And you guys, I feel like I'm starting to wake up. I feel like we have this conversation at the end of every single video, and I really got in the spirit to make like a long chit chatty kind of like more, I always say more meaty, but just kind of like discussing like emotional things, because I feel like overall it helps me to talk about these things, and I see a lot of you guys who are feeling the same way or who have felt the same way, and it's kind of just like, let's talk it out, let's hang out together. And you know, I don't know, that's what this platform is about, right? Is like finding friends, finding people that, I don't know, like friends, get along, similar interests, similar feelings. And I feel like that is when I'm starting to like get out of my incredible slump, is when I am encouraged to do a lot more like outfit of the day, clothing, style, fashion. And I feel like that's why I've just been so into, and I know it probably doesn't like appear to it, because I am like, it's a gradual get back into it, but I have been like planning outfits, trying to decide if I want to do like singular outfit of the day videos again, or make like bigger compilations with themes and like do stuff on Instagram, and I feel like I'm just thinking about it a lot more, which to me is like a big signifier that I'm in a much better mental place to even like get up and prepare it. Like, even if I'm not at the actual filming and posting stage, just wanting to get up and not just like throw on an oversized t-shirt and Sophie shorts and like flip-flops and run out the door, I feel like is a very good indicator that I'm in a much better place. Because I feel like my earlier videos really did indicate like all of the stuff that I was into. Like, I feel like I used to do like Betsy Johnson hauls, a lot of style videos, a lot of outfit of the days, a lot of jewelry posts. Like, even going through this bag, I feel like, you know, I was like, oh, and I featured this then and I did this then, you know, and it was like, it was a big deal. And I feel like for the past like year and a half in particular, I just completely was in such a bad place that I literally like just didn't even care what I was wearing. Or, and I feel like you guys can probably tell that once again, because I feel like this year I've done more videos where I'm wearing makeup or have my hair done or like something like that. Not right now, but I feel like that's how you can tell that I'm like starting to like slowly but surely get back into my own. So I want to have a whole discussion about it, because I don't know, I just feel like once again, like everybody just goes through sometimes like tremendous ups and downs. But I mean, just if you guys have been watching me for the past, I don't know, like couple of years, you can probably tell like I was doing real good, and then like really just deep depths of not doing so well, and now I'm like starting to get out of it again. So once again, like I used to say in the beginning of days of YouTube, if I can do it, you can do it. Like, anything I'm capable of doing, you're capable of doing. So if you're just going through a really dark time right now, like, don't be too hard on yourself. Like, just give yourself plenty of time, because eventually you will figure it out, you will tunnel your way out, and things will get better, as they always do. So just don't lose hope, don't give up, hang in there. It's a battle sometimes, and sometimes progress, it's like slow to make progress, but you just can't be discouraged by that. You gotta just chip away little by little. Just imagine you're like mining for diamonds or something. Is that a bad analogy? I don't know how mining for diamonds works. I'm just imagining something where it looks really rough and bad on the outside, but you just keep chipping away until you find something really good and delightful on the inside. Like a Kinder egg is maybe a better reference. So, I don't know. Just maybe look out for a video coming up soon. I might put that on Graveyard Girl, actually, because I've been meaning to do a tea vlog over there for a long time. And I do feel like I saw in the last comments of the video that like every single video that I put on this channel is just like half me discussing what future videos will be. And I do feel like I'm always coming here ranting and brainstorming. It's like a twofold thing that I'm doing here. And also, you guys, I just noticed, and we are gonna discover right now what this means. Okay, my beloved box cutter, I just noticed for the first time, has a little dial on the top, and it has these different numbers, 1, 2, and 3. And I don't understand. Oh my gosh. Okay, it has an L as well, and you guys cannot see it. L, and that means it's locked. Duh. So even if it's out of the little holster, it still won't work. And then I bet 1. Oh my gosh. So many. Look, that's 1. This is crazy. I must just always have it on 3 all the time to be able to like cut through really thick tape, but that's just, I am so, oh, that's not something you want to learn. Oh my gosh, this almost got bleak really fast, and I'm so glad that wasn't even in the frame of the camera. You don't always want to open stuff when it says open. No, did I break this? Oh no. Okay, I have to fix it now. Oh no. I hope I didn't just break it. But anyway, I love you guys, and I hope to see you guys again tomorrow. And maybe if I don't vlog every day on Graveyard Girl in April, maybe I will do a video here every single day in April, and then do a video every single day in May on Graveyard Girl. I don't know. We'll see where the future takes us. But stay happy, stay healthy, stay sassy, and I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Bye!